welcome to my first look of Train Sim World 3. Obviously, massive thanks to DOVETAIL Gamers for giving us a key to show it off, and that is exactly what we're going to do. So yeah, this is the main menu. When you first load up, you turn into DOVETAIL Live, and then it gives you, what character you want to pick, and then either basic or experience. And obviously, I've gone for experience, as we know how to drive the trains. So yeah, this is the main menu, which looks pretty fresh, completely different to what we've seen before. So, to the trains you've got on here. Not going to touch on the training centre too much today. Maybe we might do that in a later video, as there's going to be a collection of first look videos. This one, Southeastern High Speed, Castle Wurzburg, Cajon Pass, and maybe we'll even do a separate video. Well, we will do a separate one for the training centre, but we'll take a little look at that now. So you've got the fundamentals on there, all the usual stuff: navigation, screen elements, moving a train, changing path, that sort of thing. And you've got training, all the trains here. Not sure about the talent 2. That might have actually crossed over from... Yeah, I think these ones might have crossed over from Train Sim World 2 possibly. But I know the ones you do get: the BNSF ES44C4, SD40-2, the 185, 465, 395, 375, 66, 401 and 403. And yeah, I think the 146, the Dosto, and the talent 2 may have come across from Train Sim World 2 possibly. Well, no, I don't have that installed. So yeah, well, they're there. And yeah, you've got the Explore on Foot and video tutorials, which are on there. And you've got your profile, routes, that's my guy there who I picked, route tasks, sort of your statistics and stuff. DOVETAIL Live, you've got the store, and then settings, which we might have to have a little look at the settings on here, as this is my first time playing it. So, right, to the trains. So you've got train depot, which is where you can see on here, timetable, scenarios, learning modules, so jump in. So train depot, train depot is where you pick a train. So with quite a lot of routes, there was layers, like main spec up bar, well, like the Brighton Main Line, the 313 used to come over to that. Pretty much by choosing a train, it lets you know which routes that train's on. We're going to go for choose, we'll try out train depot, timetable, and then you can choose what train you want. So 395, that's what we're going to do first, which is going to be really fun. So you can see personal, so any personal liveries and Curators Club on there. But we are going to go for this. Well, actually, that's that. Let's then go back to choose a route, and you can see Cajon Pass, Schnell Fast Tracker, Castle Wurzburg, Southeastern High Speed, and then the training centre. But we're going to do Southeastern High Speed. We're going to do a timetable. Let's do that. I've got one in mind. 395. Official. There we go. And we are going to do... Oh my god. This is a Joe Burgess timetable. So it is busy. It's based on the 2019 timetables, the pre-COVID, when the world was a more normal place. So you can see, there's a lot of services on here now. Before it was like every half an hour or so. Look at this. It is great. Wow. And we are going to do one to Ashford International. Drive this service, 9:35 in the morning. That will be good. From St Pancras International to Ashford International. So we click on there. You can see the dynamic weather we've now got. Although you can do custom weather. So you can pick, pretty much how it used to be. Spring rain, summer clear, summer cloudy. You can do that. But we're going to go dynamic weather. Rainstorm, we're not going to do that. Although that will have lightning in it and stuff. But let's just go for a nice clear day, and maybe it will change as we go along. And that's sort of given the way the date I'm recording this as well. Right, get started. Here we go. See, massive thanks again to DOVETAIL Games for giving us a key to show it off. But yeah, we'll look at Southeastern High Speed in this one, Castle Wurzburg in the next one, Cajon Pass in the last one, and maybe we're somewhere within one of them we'll fit in some training centre stuff as well. Maybe we'll do that as a separate video for training centre, as that's almost like its own route itself. So, but here we go. I've got my drink as well, all ready to go. Obviously, it might be a few settings I need to change, as I haven't played this before. So we're gonna do it. Drive a Southeastern service from St Pancras International to Ashford International with 6 coaches long, 280, well, near enough 290 tons. Let's go. Oh wow, you can already see the lighting difference. Look at that. Because before, the inside bit would have near enough been the same as the outside bit, which obviously would be a bit weird. And now, well, it looks, you know, lifelike. Let's get the train set up. So master key goes in. Set that to neutral. Beep, 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 beep. That do all the stuff. Yep, happy. And then open the doors by pressing door release right. Does look much better. Right, let's get all of these bits on. Yeah, there we go. It's all good. I shall cancel that in a second. Let's do TVM to normal. And I'm looking forward to getting down to Ashford. It is going to be great to see, just past Ebbsfleet International. As before, because this route was on Train Sim World 2, but only went as far as Faversham. Well, the high speed bit only went as far as Ebbsfleet. But now we can go past there. And then, actually, in fact, let's have a look at the route map. So here we are at St Pancras. Oh, some trains there as well. Ooh, we'll have to have a look at that at some point. On the East Coast Main Line as well. That then comes along here. And what's this route here as well? What's this one here? I'm getting distracted now by other things. But yeah, comes along here. I don't know, that's probably the North London line, isn't it? No, that's not that right. Yeah, so it comes along here, Stratford International, and then Ebbsfleet International, which is down here. And you can see now we can go past Northfleet, and you've got Swanscombe, Greenhive, Stone Crossing, and then Dartford. So we can now go to Dartford as well. And then you can see from Ebbsfleet, where the cursor is, you can now go all the way down to Ashford International. So quite a distance more. I mean, I think it's like an extra 38 miles or so, all the way along. So yeah, that is what we're going to be doing today. We're going down to Ashford. Let's get the door shut. I'm just going to quickly check the settings to see how it is. It should be on, I think, high to medium or so. Well, we'll see how it gets on. What would it be on? I don't know what it will be on screen, I guess. Oh yeah, graphics preset to high. Yeah, so that looks good. So sort of medium to high. So sort of what you would see on a cross between a last gen and a next gen console. More sort of leaning towards next gen. So yeah, we'll see how that gets on and see if it lags in anywhere, which hopefully it won't. Oh, that seems to be alright so far. I'm going to keep the HUD on. I don't usually do that, but as it's the first look, I will keep it on. Let's set that to day running. Just going to quickly turn off the bits and bobs I don't usually have on. The settings look nice. Where's HUD and gameplay? Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. There we go. That should be all right. Now you can turn that off as well. Cool. Right. That should be all good. Yeah. But we'll roll with that. Right. Let's get going. The next stop is Stratford International. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, and sounds like we may have new sounds there, possibly on the power hand, or at least tweaked. And the 395 sound should have been tweaked as well. Oh, depot whistle. We have a depot whistle, which I'm pretty sure we did have before, but wasn't on the B key. Cool. Exploring as we come out. Don't know what that sound was, but that sounded cool. Out we go as we make our way out of London St Pancras. Let's put that down. It's 40 kilometres an hour. You can see there it's running at 60 FPS, but it does keep dropping down a little bit, which isn't too bad. I suppose it's not too busy, is it? So out we go though, out of London St Pancras. You can see you've got new overhead wires and stuff, which look really nice. Pop that down a bit. Does look weird with the new lighting, so you've got to get used to it, just the way it's more sort of realistic. As before, like almost everywhere was quite light, but now, you know, that's good. And yeah, this is an early access build, so if you do see anything that looks a bit weird, early access, that's what it is. Into the tunnel. And you should be able to see the new sort of tunnel lighting as well, which is another thing, which is part of the eye adaptation. that up. Obviously it might not affect us too much at the moment, as that wasn't really much of a tunnel. But you'll see the difference once we get into here. Cool. And TVM should begin in a second. That's the East Coast. So you can see, that's the Shardo for there, isn't it? You can see that all the way over there. The scenery does go quite far. Oh, and there's a 66 there. Right, we're going into Tunnel 1. Oh wow, the lighting. You really notice a difference there. The headlights look so much brighter. They look really bright, the headlights now. Wow. Let's get that up. Up to 80. It does feel weird being on this. There's definitely new sounds on the throttle handle. Definitely. Well, Stratford International. So we are due into... Oh, I like this as well. We're due into Ashford at 10:14. So it's about 35 minutes or so, which ain't too bad. It's a nice sort of journey time. And for this bit, you really don't need the HUD, as you've got the TVM 430 system telling you what speeds and stuff to go, but we'll keep it on. See, we're running at 60 FPS there, with a few drops down to 50 at times, but I mean overall that's not too bad. In fact, what I'll do is I shall, if I can find it, where was it on here? Advanced settings. I'm going to put that to 50. It seems to be dropping to 50 every now and again, so we'll keep it on that. Should be alright, but you can see the settings on there, high, medium. It'll be better once I get it on the PlayStation 5. When it drops down even more, I don't know. But yeah, you can see it is running smoothly, so that's what matters. And yeah, the requirements are near enough the same as Train Sim World 2. So if your PC runs Train Sim World 2 well, it should run Train Sim World 3 near enough exactly the same. You can see everything just looks brighter as well, the instrument stuff, and I don't know, just well, it looks better. You can see even like the speedometer looks a bit different. Just yeah, the lighting's been changed. Look at that. Everything just looks more, well, realistic. Sort of more how you would see it in real life. Let's get that down. Coming down to 160. So you can see there's like a slight blur to the speedometer, which might even just be my PC, I don't know, but that sort of does look a little bit realistic as well. I think that probably is actually how it's supposed to be. That probably is how you sort of see it in real life in the dark. And come down to 100. That's coming down. Oh, achievement. We're level 2 already. There we go. That's not going to be happy with that. Yeah, let's put that down. So retrain, bringing it down, don't worry. So I actually find it harder with the HUD on. I'm so used to HUDless on this route. And we're coming out into Stratford. Still going the outside cam in the tunnel as well. Oh, not that's what that. Pathfinder. What's that go, 5 miles? Looks like it. I think there was like 14 achievements for the base game, so there's not too many. So it should be a fairly simple platinum, and you can see the lighting here that as we're coming up to the tunnel, it's just white. And you know, sort of what you see in real life when you're looking at a tunnel, the light at the end of it. Look at this, and we come out the tunnel, and there we go, then your eyes get used to it, and then that's used to it again. You can now contact the signaller as well, using GSMR or the phone. Obviously it's not working, the GSMR fully, but you've got that functionality to it now where you can contact the signaller. And here we are. So it just looks more realistic, doesn't it? Sort of the lighting, the way things are and stuff. Sort of more how you would see it in real life. I think Train Sim World 3 is like almost 1,000 times brighter than Train Sim World 2, which sounds quite a bit, doesn't it? And I suppose if it, couldn't have been that bright on Train Sim World 2. yeah, it just looks better and sort of how you would see it. You can even see the little glares on the little bit of dirt on the windscreen there. Love the little objective sound. Here we are. Doors sound better as well. This is Ashford International. Yeah, look at that. Got the sun on there. That does look pretty good. And yeah, what we'll do after this service, once we get to Ashford, we'll then do a service from Gravesend to Dartford, as then that's another new section ticked off. And you should be able to see the they all look like wearing their caps now, don't they? I feel like there's too many people wearing caps. But yeah, you can see you've got the new sort of AI hair and stuff. Just makes it a bit more realistic and stuff. So the AI models do, oh, didn't they get a bit close there? They do look better. They still have that sort of strange behaviour at times, but they do look better. That's very blue hair. Wow. At least it's not like Bus Sim 21 where everybody has like bright pink or bright green hair. Right, let's get going. Ashford International next. Oh, there's another javelin. That's come really quick into the station actually. Right, off we go. I don't know, it looks great. I know, what do you guys think? Do comment below. And we're off. On our way towards Ashford International. I thought we'd start out St Pancras because then we can sort of go into the main new bit. And sort of, you know, the bit we've already seen to the new bit. So I thought that would probably work best. Right, and off we go. Into Tunnel 2, you should get the tunnel lighting. Boom, there we go, into the dark. Yeah, because you can see when you go into the tunnel, all of this gets slightly more sort of blurred. Yeah, because I'm sort of, when I look down, it looks, I don't know, yeah, it's more realistic. And let's go. Be cool to see how it is on the PS5, because that should look slightly better than what we're doing on here on my PC. Don't really need the TV, I don't really need that. Control, no, it's not control 3. There we go, get rid of that. Sounds like someone flushing the toilet, that sound it just did there. Lovely, along we go, shooting our way. So we're due into Ashford in, well, not very long now actually. 10:14, so yeah, half an hour, not even that, we'll be right down into Kent. It's a very quick service. And yeah, then we'll pop in the 375 next, if we can, if you can do it in the 375, and do Dartford to Gravesend, or Gravesend to Dartford. If not, we'll do it in the 465. Well, I think it may be in the 465 you have to do it. We'll see. Obviously, there will be multiple videos checking out all of the trains. So I know on here you've got the new rework 66, new reworks 375, etc. But I thought for this one, we're going to do the Javelin, and then after this, we'll do, yeah, either the 375 or the 465. You'll see all of them, don't worry. All trains are to be shown throughout the different episodes we are doing. Up to 225, which is 140 miles an hour. This is actually the quickest route in the UK, it is. As we make our way along. And we'll shoot out of Tunnel 2, and then for a little bit overground again. Cool. But yeah, there's a lot to cover, and this is the first video I'm recording, of course. So yeah, in this one, the 395, one of the commuter trains. We'll do a whole separate one, maybe for the freight as well. But yeah, there's a lot. Maybe it'll be like a 2-part episode of Southeastern High Speed. I don't know, there's a lot we can do, so keep an eye out. Still 225. Oh, it won't actually come down until we get a bit closer to Ebbsfleet. I think when you go near Dartford crossing, it then starts to come down a little bit. So for now, we're alright. go, there's the little light flare as you come out of the tunnel there, as you would see realistically. And we go past Rainham, the Kent one. There was a 66 there. Oh, I wonder if that means there's a freight. No, there wouldn't. There's another 66 as well. 66 Central. Oh, there's even freight over there. Is there a... Wow, I wonder if there's a freight train you can do. I don't know if that... No, probably not. But like along this bit, that would be interesting. Wonder what Joe snuck in. On we go. Let's put that down to that. Power handle off. It still does feel weird seeing it this way. You know, the lighting on the track and stuff. Like, it's almost harder to actually see the track below you, because obviously, you know, we've done this at, what, 9:49, so the sun's quite high up, sort of shining down on the track. You can see also, the side PIS is slightly different. I don't know why that's saying that. This is a pre-release build, so that might have something to do with it. On this camera, it was going through. There you can see Ashford International is going through. We'll take a look at that in a second. Once we get to episode 8 International, which will be on the lower platforms at episode 8, I hope. Should be the correct service. Then we can take a look at that. Why does the FPS counter look massive? You can see that 50 FPS and it drops down every now and again. I don't know what that's, but yeah. So this is early access, so any sort of performance or anything might be sorted. And you can see a few bits there, it sort of drops down, it's a little bit weird. Keep an eye on that. Well, you can see it's alright. Up a little bit more, although the speed does come down fairly soonish. Yeah, we're going pretty quick as we speed our way along. But yeah, what does everyone think so far? Obviously, massive thanks to DOVETAIL Games for giving us a key to show it off. And I should really get into a bit more of the details about the game, and, you know, prices, edition, stuff like that. So with the standard edition, which I believe is £39.99 in pounds, you get Southeastern High Speed Extended, Castle Wurzburg and Cajon Pass. With the deluxe edition, which I think is... Ooh, I should know this. Which I believe is possibly £44.99 or £49.99 in pounds. You get Spirit of Steam with that as well. That's like a little bonus. And then there's also the starter packs, which will be available at launch, so I think on the 6th of September. So you've got the German starter pack, which gives you Castle Wurzburg, the British starter pack, which gives you Southeastern High Speed, and of course the US starter pack, which gives you the Cajon Pass, and also the Spirit of Steam starter pack, which gives you Spirit of Steam. I'm looking forward to getting to Ebbsfleet. And we got another... It must be a fairly easy platinum then. We've already got 3 trophy. I'm pretty certain there's 14 as well. Cool. I don't know why that's not disappearing. Oh, there we go. In fact, what if I'll keep the cursor, so it gets rid of the little donut thing. Down to 130. Just over a mile to Ebbsfleet. Shouldn't take us too long to get there. Going up a 2.5% grade. I don't like when it's in percentage. It's really hard to work out what it bloody is. I work on ratio on here. Put that down. Ratio is much easier. It's the first time on the game, so I've got to set up everything and get it back to how it was. Cool. Right, we should be going into the lower platforms at Ebbsfleet, so it'll be interesting to see what way we go. Yeah, because that would take us up onto the domestic platforms. So do we go straight on then? So you would turn off here. Yeah, there we go, we're going straight on. This feels weird. And you can now go over the top there. That's the new sort of local extension. Okay, well here we are, coming into Ebbsfleet International. There's so many such a variety in services you can do now on this route. You can go all the way to Faversham with a more classic experience, all the way to Ashford with a proper high-speed experience. There's a lot you can do. Oh, and that there, I think that far left one is the Eurostar platform. Obviously as it's international, they don't want people just getting on the train and going to Paris without being checked. That's why you've got the massive fence there. I think that gets one train a day or so, Eurostar. But yeah, that's what that's all about. Where's the stop marker here? There it is. Good, we've got stop markers. Here we are, this is Ebbsfleet. No, not that one. They used to play in cool, this is Ebbsfleet International. Oh, and I was going to take a look at the PIS. There you go. Ashford International. This is a service for Ashford International. Calling at. I don't know if it's supposed to do that on the side. No, I don't want. Why are they both shut? Let me back in. In fact, let's get out. Let's hop out. Get that on. Yeah, this is the inside. Got them up. So you can see you should have the, yeah, you've got the smart PIS now. So it's scrolling through all of the stations, Folkestone Central, Dover Priory, Martin Mill, Walmer, Deal, and Ashford International. That can't be right, can it? No. You can see it's changing on there, which looks really cool. What else should I show? Oh yeah, Ebbsfleet International. Can I go up here? I suppose we could run over to the other platform. So you've got this massive, almost like an airport terminal a little bit, this. Yeah, almost looks like an airport terminal. You can run along. And you can go back to the other platforms. There's the route map there. So you can see you've got the new one there. So you can see Dartford over there. And just this massive stretch down to Ashford. And then you can go through here. And you can see the other platforms up there. So this will take you, these are the big stairs. That will then take you up to the domestic platforms. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Which will then take you for services to Faversham and then back to St Pancras as well. Right. This is, well, this is a new bit, but this is the 32 miles. Here we go. This is the completely new bit. And we're off. Although I also did that bit back there because it has obviously been changed as well with the lighting and stuff. It all begins. Our high-speed experience to Ashford. I am looking forward to it. Let's go. TVM, it's 100 kilometers an hour. So you can see the speedometer looks sort of fine now, but when it was in the dark it looked a bit more blurred. So there's your eyes getting used to stuff. Lovely. 130. So I don't know the speeds on this bit, although I would imagine it should still be 225. Yeah, there you go, 225 there. Let's get going. Let's see what it's like. It's going up quite nicely. Yeah, CFA, no, not CFA, DSD. First tunnel. Under we go. Into the dark. You can see sort of the speedometer and stuff gets a bit more blurred. And back out. This is quite a cool outfit. 31 miles, and we're going to be doing that in about 15 minutes or so. It's crazy, that is. Well, I mean, I know it's not too fast when you compare it to European, Japanese route. But for the UK, that's quick. You can see it's sort of a steady 50 FPS there. Well, it does seem to drop down at times to, well, 20 or so. So I'm not really too sure why it does do that. But yeah, on there it's steady 50, 49, 50 FPS. This is a pre-release build, so... And in fact, no, I think this is one of the final builds, but obviously this probably still can be updates to it before release. Yes, DSD. Hopefully it looks all good for you guys. I'm still just getting used to the new lighting. So it sort of, I don't know, it makes the track seem a bit more blurrier. Because, I suppose, I don't know, the light's shining right down on it, and I don't know. See, from the outside it's still, you sort of see it all good. Back in. Yeah, see what I mean with the track? So when you're inside the cab it looks a bit more, I don't know, not harder to see, but down here it's, well, fine. Oh wow, that's one of the other things, look, see that? Sparks. I bet it won't do it now. Keep an eye on top of that pantograph. See, there you go, there's another little one. Where's the big sparks? Go on, do a big one again. Come on, do a spark. What I'll do is I'll put it back to that and then go full whack. No? Oh, I'm keeping an eye out. It should do it. But we did see it. Just weren't looking out for it. You guys might have spotted it. But there are now sparks as well. I'm waiting for it to really do it again. Hopefully it will do it. I'm looking out for it. It's gone all shine now. I'm trying to do it. There we go, there we go. There's the sparks. You've got volumetric clouds as well. And of course what we've got on the dynamic weather. So you might see the weather change whilst we're doing this. I don't think it will too much. But you might see it changing. And you get thunderstorms as well. Which we will do in... yeah, there's going to be lots of videos, so keep an eye out. This is just part one of the sort of the first look. I mean, I could do like a full 3-hour video, but I don't think that's probably the best way to do it. So, yeah, I'm going to split it up into sections, and you can watch what bit you want. Look at the gradients along here. It reminds me of the LGV a little bit, but it isn't near enough an LGV line. Proper steep grades, sort of giving you that roller coaster feel. Obviously, I do apologise if it doesn't look as good as sort of other videos you might see about. Yeah, my PC is all right. Oh wow, look at this coming across here. This is the Medway Viaduct. This going across here, and there's oh, you can actually see Rochester Castle and Rochester Cathedral down there. That's the other line down there. Brilliant. That's sort of one of the things I really wanted to see, and now I've seen it. And you've got the M2 motorway on the left of us. I like that. I like that. I really do like that. Let's get that up. There we go. 2225 again. Okay, well, the cat's going mad at the door. At the beginning it was the ducks, now it's the cat. What's next? Let's get that up. Oh, he's meowing. He's meowing. 22 miles, alright. And we'll be there in like 10 minutes. Which is pretty crazy. We've already done 10 miles in 6 minutes, I think that was. That's not bad at all. Mango. Mango the cat. That's another cat name there. And we come into the tunnel. I don't know which one this one is. And there's like Boxley Tunnel. I don't know if this is Boxley Tunnel. Seems to be quite a long tunnel though. And you can't see the other end as well. It sort of goes, there's gradient in the tunnel, which is quite cool. I don't know, you can see the light coming up through there. That's quite cool. As we make our way through, I don't know actually what's going on with the tunnel there. It's a bit weird. 21 miles, which yeah, won't take long. I mean, 21 miles I think is the distance between Ebbsfleet and Stratford, and we did that bit really quickly, so it won't take too long. Then after this, we'll go and do one of the, well, we'll check out Dartford, Gravesend to Dartford, which is about another extra 15 minutes or so worth of journey. This must be Boxley Tunnel, mustn't it? Proper long tunnel, this one. Oh, and there's the end of it. Here we go. Shooting out of there. Love it. Yeah, because you get a lot of people's train spotting near Boxley Tunnel. I don't know if that was Boxley Tunnel, but that seemed like quite a big tunnel, so that might have been. Yeah, this bit really does give you the LGV vibe, the LGV Mediterranean vibe, which is a route you can get. Let's put that down. Cool. So the HUD is near enough the same, although if you are on German routes, it will give you a bit of guidance for PZB. So keep an eye out for that. Have a little tunnel there as we make our way through. Cool. Still at 225. Let's put that down. There we go. 18 miles to Ashford International. This is great though. This is good stuff. Yeah, it really does give you that LGV feel there. Then it is, yeah, as I said, pretty much an LGV line, but in the UK. Lovely sort of, what's that, some sort of cutting there with the barriers over the top. Lovely. Got 17 miles. That's another 5 or so done really quickly. Cool. In fact, what I'll do is I will go and let out the cat. I probably could just leave it like this. Hold on a second, everyone. Let me work out how I do that. Let me quickly do that. I shall quickly go and let out the cat. But I mean, not a lot can go wrong. Well, a lot of things can go wrong. DSD could go off, so maybe I should quickly. Right, move the. I'm going quick. Good, we're all good. Just ran to the door to let the cat out. He was like scratching properly at the door. Right, there we go. Oh, hello. Well, there we go. 15 miles to Ashford International. Yeah, what does everyone think so far of sort of, you know, all the changes to the lighting, volumetric clouds, which we haven't actually turned on clouds for this, but we'll do that on the next service. Yeah, we can do that. In fact, on the next one, shall we do fully raining with the or with the cloud? Oh, I don't know. Definitely have to get some cloud action though. Going into another tunnel. We've got 14 miles to Ashford International now. It's quite nice coming along here. Well, the thing is in the Javelin though, going at this speed feels almost a little bit slow. I suppose, you know, if you think of, say, a TGV flying along here. Well, they're still quick, though. Yeah, they're still quick. On we go. That gives you a bit more high-speed action. Sort of an extra, about 15 minutes or so. What was it? Almost 40 minutes from St Pancras down to Ashford. So, yeah, 40 minutes of British high-speed. It's not bad. And then an extra 15 minutes of Commuter, which yeah, we'll check out. Maybe we'll do a rainstorm, because then we can see the clouds and also do the new section. We'll see. On we go there. I think that's the M20 there on the right. I remember driving down the M20 a few times and seeing the Eurostars whizzing by. Back in sort of 2009, 2010 time, when I used to go down the M20 a fair bit. So I think that's on the right there. And this sort of follows it all the way down to Channel Tunnel. Well, I think there was a motorway on the right a second ago, so I'm guessing that's still there. As I remember driving along, just thinking, what are these? You know, what are these signs here? What are they? Obviously, didn't have any clue at the time. Obviously, now I do. I swear I did see the motorway on the right. Maybe it went off. 9.8 miles to Ashford International. We are flying. Although we are struggling to actually pick up a little bit of speed now. Still 225. So now, just before Ashford, we should then come off the high speed line, because the Euro starts to fly right over Ashford International. Although some of them do occasionally stop. There's the motorway there, yeah, there's the M20. Well, I think that's the M20. As you can see there to the right. Yeah, you always used to look over and see all the... well, see the line. So at some point, yeah, you can see a 270 coming up fairly... hang on, 270? No, we ain't going up to 270. It's probably the speed for the Eurostars, because they go quicker, I think, along here. But yeah, really enjoying it so far. So yeah, massive thanks to Dovetail Games again for giving us the chance to have a go of this early. It's been good. I don't know, if this was a stream, I'd ask you, thunderstorm next or clouds next? Well, with a thunderstorm, you can see the clouds as well. I think we ought to do a thunderstorm, haven't we? That would be quite cool. Obviously, warning to anyone with epilepsy. Yeah, well, I think we'll do a thunderstorm next. That would be cool to see. Yeah, 270. We ain't going up to 270. 5 miles now to Ashford International. Gonna be 225. There we got another trophy. That's got to be 5 already, isn't it? We've almost got platinum already. Well, we're on Steam at the moment, so I'll get platinum, but... oh, right, there we go. Right. Let's get into gear. I was on that bit, just leave it almost at full throttle the whole way. Pop that down to 200 as we are approaching Ashford International. There we go, that's coming down. Bring it down to 160. We've got another line there on the left. Is that the Southeastern main line, possibly? I don't know if that comes in that side. Also, that might be... it's either that or the line which comes down from Maidstone. Not the Medway Valley line, the other one which goes through there. Might be that, I think, either. I've run down a little bit earlier. Better safe than sorry, hey? 170. Oh, this bit's different, I think, along here. That's going to be slightly more confusing. Because on the other bit, I don't think 170 was the speed. So there we go. There's another TVM speed you need to know for this bit. Wasn't expecting that. So would it be 100 next then? Because I think usually it goes 160 to 100. Although on there it's saying 160 and 1.2. But I'll come down to 100. Okay, just slightly different speeds. Well, I suppose this is a higher speed sort of section. But the next TVM signal should be approaching. There it is, and we'll see what it says there. Then we should also we should get AWS fairly soon as well. Oh, hang on, that means the next one's red. Yeah, that means the next one's red. So we're either early or the next one is in 2 miles. Although I'm going to bring that down because, yeah, that does mean the next TVM signal is red. So from 170 to that is fairly close. Or maybe that's because we are going to be going off. I don't know. Gives us some external action. I reckon the next one probably is Ashford, isn't it? That's why it's done that. It's just saying the next signal, Ashford, is going to be red. I could be wrong though. But obviously I don't really want to be getting a spad. I want to get to Ashford. We've got a tunnel coming up. I don't know. Because yeah, that's saying the next one's red. Which, I mean, it might be. I don't really want to risk it. So we could check the map. It might be because we are going to be coming off, but quite possibly. That probably is the case. It's probably because we are going to be coming off of here. Possibly here. Maybe that's why. Well, I can see the next TVM, but I don't know if we're going into there. Not too sure. Well, if we are, I better start bringing it down. Yeah, we're going off there. So that means that one's red. Well, this is okay, well, it might be red. Just with caution, approaching. What I'll do is I will... Oh, we have to wait for it to change. Okay, I guess then we'll wait for something in Ashford. Hopefully it's not a red light issue. Let's quickly turn on that as well again. With the aspects, and we can see. Well, I would also check the map just in case. Quickly turn that on. Just to see if it does say that one is red. Yeah, that one's red. Let's have a look at the map. What are we waiting for? That's what we're waiting for. And what's that one waiting for? That one's waiting for that one. And what was that one waiting for? This can't be right, can it? I reckon there's probably a red light issue there. Hey, there's the marsh link. Well, I suppose we might not actually get to Ashford, but I'm guessing it's literally just through this tunnel. Yeah, we're here. This is just through here. Well, okay. I shall take a screenshot of that. I obviously don't want to be sharing that screenshot with anyone yet. Our service is 1... What time are we due into Ashford? 14 past. What's the time now? Yeah, well, we're late anyway, so yeah, that shouldn't be happening. Okay, well, what we'll do is I shall see you all in a second, and we'll be at Ashford. Right, here we are now at Ashford International, because that's like a fortunate event. I thought I'd make the most of the event. I've set Lightning Storm on here at Ashford. Also looks really cool on the platform as a reflection. And also we should see AI with, if there is AI about, that is. Let's go for a little run. The one's Charing Cross there. Yeah, this is Ashford International Station. There goes everyone. They've got, yeah, blue hair and stuff. And they've got umbrellas as well, which they should put up once they get into the rain. Let's have a little look. Okay, they've all just got off there. Are they going to put their umbrellas up? I suppose they're still in cover here, aren't they? Who's not in cover? That was actually our train coming in, I think, that one. Okay, you're all pretty much in cover. But where's someone who's not in cover? Yeah, this is Ashford International, so the Eurostars would fly over that line there. It's really cool seeing them whiz past. You sort of hear the rumble of them approaching and they whiz past. Some 465s and some 375s down there. I'm sort of hoping for some lightning. You can sort of see the new difference in the clouds. Whether we see lightning, that's a different story. But we might see a flash in a second. Thunder. That's thunder. Hello, you're all good. It's a little bit wet, isn't it? Yeah. So this is Ashford International. It's not too much to it, I suppose, to see. But these are, you can sort of see all the platforms from here. It's more thunder. Right, be a massive lightning strike across the screen, although don't land right here. That wouldn't be any good. We might see it. We might see it. We might see it. We might see it. I don't know, I'll be able to see it. I'm waiting for a big flash. Maybe not. Right. Let's go and check out the other services. Let's come out of there. But there's, oh, you can see people actually with umbrellas up there. Which is a bit silly because there's a lightning storm, but there they are. With their umbrellas up. Be careful, alright? There is a lightning storm. You're sort of holding a metal rod up. Best idea. Right, let's go and do that. So we've seen a look at the lightning storm. Apart from the lightning, but we did see the thunder. And we'll do a little bit of clouds. And we'll go in. We'll see what services there are for it. Train depot. Timetable. 4,000 odd services to do. Wow. 375. Can we do one of them in that? I don't know if we will be able to. We might. Yep, that one. That one. Southeastern High Speed. Can we do that one? Oh, that's that one. I don't think we can. Dumpton Park. So you can see the timetables. There's so much more to it. So much more, which makes it very, very good. Okay, well that's that. 465. Yes, and this one should have. Yeah, this has got Gravesend to London Victoria. Let's do a slightly earlier morning service. Gravesend to London Charing Cross. Let's do summer or September. Let's do September time. Dynamic weather. We'll set it to clear. A little bit of cloud actually. A little bit of cloud, light clouds. And let's go. Let's give this a go. And then in the next Southeastern High Speed video we'll do the 66 and the 375. So you can see them as well. As I know the 66 has had a vast improvement and the 375 as well. So we'll leave that for the next video. Right, 1 Delta 20 Gravesend to London Charing Cross, drive the Southeastern service from Gravesend to Dartford. Right, I know this says there's a few changes as well. I think you're slightly further back as well, and maybe possibly slightly higher up. It looks good though, the lighting looks really good in here. Looks a bit more brighter. Full release. So this train used to be a DLC. But now it is part of the game, part of just the base route. Get the fans on as well, if you want. Seeing if there's anything else we can do in here. Although this was already one of the best Train Sim World DLCs we had in terms of quality. It's really good. Let's do that. Regen brakes, let's get them on because they sound nice. This is Gravesend, so we are in Platform 0. You don't hear that very often, do you? Platform 0. And this is the other extended bit, which takes you from Gravesend. You've got Northfleet, Swanscombe, Greenhithe for Bluewater, Stone Crossing, and then Dartford, which is another little extension we've got now. So this is the bit we're going to do. We're at 39 past. You can see the new clouds, which literally look real. I mean, they do look real. Look at that. If I looked out the window, which is similar weather out there today, I literally would see this. It looks really good. Looks fab. I'll get the door shut. Step forward. And check out the new bit. This is probably the bit I might actually be looking forward to the most. I need to get rid of that. There we go. So I love my third rail stuff. So when there's a third rail extension, I'm happy. Oh, I know something I forgot to do. Oh no, we already did it. Was it already on? I don't know. There we go. That's a little bit naughty. Right, let's go. I'm too excited. I want to bloody check it out. The train's really busy as well. Look at that. Really packed. Although I must. There's a lot of people wearing caps. That seems a bit. There seems to be too many people wearing caps. Oh, and our next one's Green Hive. So we're not stopping at Northfleet. Oh, we're skipping out a few. We're not stopping at Northfleet, Swanscombe, or Stone Crossing. Stone Crossing. Anyone know the origins of the name for that? Stone Crossing. Almost sounds like there used to be like a quarry there or something. Stone Crossing. Let's get that up. 3.7 miles to Green Hive for Blue Water, and Blue Water is a massive shopping centre in London. Right, let's get that up to 30. There we go. So before you used to have to give up the services, well, you didn't even used to be in Platform 0, but you used to have to give up the services at Gravesend for sort of the third rail stuff, but now we can go even further, which feels weird as well. Onwards we go. The track, you can see, is much more easier to see now as it's not the sun beaming down on it like it was on the first service. Cool. And up to, what was it? 70 on this bit. That's not too bad. Did I turn off the no, it is on. I don't know the speeds on this bit. It's new. I'm guessing it is 70 most of the way though. Oh, we shall see. Almost at 70. Oh, we've got yellow coming. Oh, there we go. It's green now. You know what? I'm going to turn that one off. There we go. Just so we have the speeds up. So this is where the javelin went off there, and then went off at this junction coming up here to the left. Now we go this way. Goodbye, old bit. Hello, new bit. There's a javelin there as well. Hello, javelin. So it should be Northfleet just round the corner. This is cool going along here. Completely new. And this is Northfleet Station. Okay, the bell is... Is the bell different? Sounds a little bit different. It might be a little bit different. There's Northfleet. I believe that one's Northfleet. We've just gone through there. Industry down there. There's the Thames. That looks really good actually. Looking down there. And then we go over HS1. There's that bridge we there we go. And then this is Swanscombe Station. Whoa, hello. This is Swanscombe. And Green Hive is the next one. And also, with the possibility, there is a possibility of probably a 700 DLC for this, because gaps have been left for Thameslink services. So there's now 2 routes which could possibly get a 700 DLC, which is quite exciting. Yeah, because you don't get the Rainham services anymore, I don't think. Well, it doesn't matter because it is just so much busier. So, in without them. Lovely. I suppose we can check we'll check the interior of this in a sec, just to see if there's been any sort of noticeable changes. Although I think the 465 was sort of left-ish, because it already was one of the best trains in the game, quality-wise. So you don't really need to change much for it. Let's start popping that down. Must be Green Hive Tunnel or something we're coming into, which I suppose is a good marker to know where the station is. When you see the tunnel, slow down. And here it is, the thing that you just hear. Here we are, this is Green Hive. Nice little extension though, feels quite sort of like we're out in the countryside even though we're not. It's done that trick again. It's a bit like on the Harlem line where you got trees everywhere, it looks really suburban out in the countryside, but no, you literally are in the middle of the bloody city. Quite a modern station, this one. I like it. Yeah, you can see the caps being a bit funny there. There's another 465. It looks really good. Look at that coming in. Does that stop in here? That looks like to be going a little bit quick. That is stopping. Look at this, it's great. There's the Dartford Bridge over there. Oh wow. Yeah, there's that over there, which obviously indicates when you're in Dartford. So then High Speed 1 then pops up over there somewhere. That's brilliant. There's the other 465. Oh yeah, any changes to the 465 on the inside. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's brilliant. So you've now got smart PIS on here as well. That is fantastic. I don't actually think these had that in real life, but they do. Next station's Dartford. Oh, that is really good. Yeah, that is really. You've even got these extra bits as well. That is good. I like that. That's very good. That is good. Speak to estate staff or text British Transport Play. They've even got all of that on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted. Oh wow. That is great. Charing Cross, that's where it's going. And is it going to say go through the stops again, or is that only when we come into a station? Oh, there you go. Welcome aboard this Southeastern service for Charing Cross. Calling out. Oh, that's great. That is really, really good. I like it. I really like it. Let's go. I need to ball back to the front. Oh, the front looks different as well. The front PIS. Looks a bit weird actually, but yeah, there it is. See everyone going across the bridge up there. And let's go. It is Dartford next in around 2.5 miles. I must say I've enjoyed this. I have enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys have as well. I know there was a lot of sort of like, you know, it's not a new British route or so, but I think from the bits we've seen, it's been really, really good. And obviously the original route itself has almost been sort of rebuilt. So yeah, really good. So this is then Stone Crossing coming up. They're all fairly close to one another. Got a 50 mile an hour limit as well coming up. There we go, let's put that down. Here we are, this is Stone Crossing, which is a fairly small little station as you can see. And then you've got that 50 as well, which is approaching. Warning board for it, good. Makes it easier to learn HUDless. Right, let's pop that down. There we go, that's coming down. Down to 50. There we go. Yeah, really good. Really good. That's holding it quite nicely at 50, that is, just in notch 1. That comes down to 40. 1.2 to Dartford. Yes, there we go. Don't panic. Warning for a 40. Warning boards for every speed limit along here, which is good. Makes it easier to play like this. And down to 40. Dartford platform 1. I guess that will be them sort of coming off this bit onto the other line. We got a single yellow. No, is that double? That's a double. This bit's great along here. I don't know, I prefer the high speed bit or this bit. This is third rail. I mean, I like third rail. Little depot here. Little turn back. So no, it's depot in it. Good. AWS. Yeah, platform 1. So this is then Dartford, and that is then the extension, and that is pretty much all there is for this episode. the first look at Southeastern High Speed. Then, oh well, that didn't come up, did it? The speed there. And then in the next one, we will show off Southeastern High Speed Class 66 and the Class 375. So do keep an eye out for that. That will be in part 2, as this one's been about an hour, so may as well split it up. Makes it easier for you guys to find what you want to watch. And here we are. I think that was really good, that was. Another thing you've also got is approach control. So pretty much you'll have the signal, you have to come to a stop, and it will sort of time how long you've been in that section, and eventually it will go green. Yeah, approach control. And here we are. That was great. That was really, really good. There's a lot of people wearing caps though. And here we are. This is Dartford, and this would then continue onwards to where's this one going? To London Charing Cross. Let's just stop. There we go. We did it. Well, that is going to be it, everyone, for the first look. Actually, no, it's not going to be. I'm going to be a little bit naughty. I'm going to come straight out of there. No, actually, no, let's have a little fly around Dartford. We want to see Dartford. I know you want to see Dartford. Don't know where that one's going. Where's that one going? Probably will go towards the same place. Oh, Victoria, that one. Yeah, this is Dartford. Which looks pretty cool. Let's have a little fly around up here, etc. Have a little look. Quite a dismal footbridge. Not the nicest footbridge I've seen. Oh, there we go. There we go. Session invalid. Because yeah, DOVETAIL Live. I'm not signed into it. Right. Let's return to the main menu. Oh no, return to main menu. And I'll show you what scenarios and what journey chapters you get, as I know a lot of people like that sort of stuff. So let's have a look at that, and then that'll be it. So to the trains, choose a route. Southeastern High Speed. Scenarios, 14 scenarios for it. So you've got High Speed Run, Joining In, Shopping Shuttle, Tricky Tunnels, Last Stop, Extended Service, Who Dares Wins. Love the way they said Who Dares Wins there. Filling In, Temporary Contract, Riders on the Thames, Javelin Throw, Empty Evening, Morning Storm, and Off the Grid. And then for the journey side of things, rail journeys, Southeastern, hoping it doesn't go straight into it so we can actually see. So yeah, you've got a lot. You've got a lot of chapters on here. Shooting Star, Networker, Commuter Games, Taking Pride, Need for High Speed, All Right on the Night, which is an old TV programme, I think, The Fall, Olympian, Sardines, Route 66, Snow Joke, Cats and Dogs. They think it's all over, and it is now. So yeah, there's quite a lot to do. Well, that is going to be everyone for today's first look at Train Sim World 3. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Obviously, massive thanks again to DOVETAIL Games for giving us a key to show it off early. Links can be found in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. In the next one, we'll be looking at the Class 66 and the Class 375. Thanks all for coming in, and I hopefully see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.